Ever wrap up your day feeling completely wiped? Not just sleepy, but mentally, emotionally, and physically drained, like your brain's battery hit zero overnight. You step through the door and collapse. Maybe you scroll for hours. Maybe you stare at the wall like the tragic lead in an indie film. Or maybe you promise you'll be productive, then, boom, bedtime arrives and you've done nothing for yourself. Annoying, right? No matter how long you sleep, you stay exhausted. It's as if you're stuck in low power mode and even rest won't top you up. I felt that way every evening, until I cracked the code. Better yet, I found 7 quick tweaks that made me feel human again. If you're sick of running on empty, listen up. These could flip everything. 1. I invented a pretend commute. Commuting used to be the worst part of my day, yet once it vanished, I realized it served a purpose. The ride home flipped the switch from work brain to home brain. Now work ends and zap. I'm on the couch, still mentally in the office. No reset, no transition. So I staged a commute. A 10-minute walk before and after work, phone pocketed, just fresh air and thoughts. I felt ridiculous at first. The neighbors probably assume I lead a double life, but it works. That tiny stroll tells my brain, work's done, time to be a person again. Try it. It's weirdly powerful. 2. I stopped treating the couch like a black hole. Sofas are sneaky. I'll sit for a second. Morphs into 4 lost hours. The sun sets. You're still in work clothes. And you're suddenly an expert on raccoon heist videos. I used to come home wrecked, thinking, I'll rest a bit, then be productive. The moment I hit the cushions, game over. So I made a rule. Before I touch the couch, I must do one intentional thing that proves I'm alive. 5 minutes of stretching. Blast a song and dance badly, cook something that didn't emerge from a microwave. It breaks autopilot. And here's the kicker. After that deliberate act, my rest actually feels restful, not guilt-soaked. 3. I built an after-work me playlist. Music is alchemy. One track can turn tension into calm, fatigue into spark, or paint an ordinary moment with color. I curated a soundtrack that belongs to post-work me. It starts mellow, then ramps up to songs that make me move. Yes, I dance, even if I look like a flamingo with a twisted ankle, because rhythm plus movement plus letting go equals magic. It shatters the work evening monotony. Craft your soundtrack, press play every night, and let it remind you this slice of the day is yours. 4. I stopped sacrificing my best energy to the job. Work used to get primetime me. Sharp thinking, patience, problem-solving flair, Oscar-worthy enthusiasm for spreadsheets. By clock out, I was running on fumes. Then I asked, why am I donating premium power to something that could replace me in 2 weeks? I still do quality work, but I refuse to let it consume me. No overpolished emails, no panicking over uncontrollables, no treating tiny slips like the apocalypse. Spoiler, nothing collapsed. Boss happy, colleagues oblivious. But I noticed, because I finally had juice left for the stuff that makes my life feel like mine. 5. I learned to say no without the villain cape. Plenty of exhaustion comes from yes overload. Plans we're too fried to enjoy. Favors turned obligation. Extra tasks that aren't even ours. We agree, regret instantly, yet comply because no feels rude. I started declining politely. That sounds awesome, but I'm saving tonight for myself. Let's pick another day. No guilt, no novel-length explanation, just boundaries. Plot twist. People are fine. They say, cool, hit me when you're free. Boom, time and energy reclaimed. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you someone who values their battery. And that's more than fine. 6. I let my brain rest without doom scrolling. I once believed couch plus phone equaled rest. Yet an hour of endless scrolling left me more fried. Doom scrolling swaps one overload for another. Emails for news alerts for random trivia I never asked for. I traded it for genuine rest. 5 minutes journaling, a chapter of a book, lying on the floor with music, even just watching the ceiling fan spin. I never pictured myself willingly doing nothing, but now it's the highlight of my evening because my brain finally pauses. Real rest changes everything. 7. I planted something to anticipate. Evenings used to be dead zones between work and sleep. waiting rooms for tomorrow. I'd finish work, eat, scroll, maybe stream a show, and poof, the day was gone. Nothing exciting, nothing truly mine. So I inserted a spark. Any pocket of genuine anticipation? A hobby I'm terrible at. A new recipe that might flop. A comedy that guarantees laughter, or simply a next-level snack. Food happiness is real. When even a tiny sliver of excitement exists, the whole night feels different. It stops being a countdown to bedtime and starts feeling like living. If you're perpetually wiped after work, the issue isn't only busyness, it's recharging wrong. For years, I thought adulthood equaled constant fatigue, that my best hope was to slog till the weekend and recover just enough to survive. That's not living. That's enduring. Rest is more than inactivity. It's doing the right things that truly restore you. Hours of couch scrolling don't energize. They just delete time. Your after-work hours are yours, not leftovers. They're when you get to be you, not merely an employee ticking boxes. Don't wait for Saturday to feel alive. Test one of these tweaks, any of them, and see how it feels. You deserve real rest, and it's closer than you think.